It says I'm live here. Okay, I'm just following that. That's why I'm doing that. That's why I'm there. And okay, let's go to here. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bucketpicks, your weekly art prompt, fun, shifty thing going. See, I have that loopy thing going. Actually, I was supposed to do that too. Meh. It's a little lit up. It's a little bright. You're gonna see my forehead shine in here. That's magical, if not anything else. This week's subject was magic. We'll be going and watching everybody's, or well, watching more like checking out everybody's pieces of wonderfulness, creations that you've made or shown that you sent in to me at either on Facebook at uh, Fan Art Workshop Consortium, or I got to shorten that name, or at you could have sent them to me also on email at bucketopix at gmail.com. All right, there you go. Self promotion. Supposed to do it. Got to do it up there, nice front and outer. But we're going to take a quick, fun look at what everybody's got going on. Just to let you know, I do have ADHD. So, yeah, just want to throw that disclaimer out there really quick. Who do we got? I see Lori. I see Nicole. I see Lori and Nicole. So far, so good. And I'm sure Barb's waiting in the back there somewhere. Hello, everybody. Even the people in the back over there. Hello. I see you over there. Welcome. Welcome. Let me make it not so glary off my melon here. Let's try this. Let's do this. Oh, so much better. Oh, yeah. That makes such a big difference. I know. My studio is always so magical, isn't it? I actually gonna put some more lights. I'm gonna redo my clouds and my genie in a bottle coming up there that's coming out that you really can't tell it's a genie in the bottle, but it actually is. I need to put another light inside the bottle would probably help. Titan would be all over that, man. He'd be like, yeah, he's on one of the cool kid tables, or he's at the cool kid table this week. We're gonna get to his too. I don't know if he's on here or not. He's over in Australia, so they got a whole thing going on politically there too. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon of being patriotic to their own country, which is pretty cool. I really think that's a cool thing. Um, Everybody should be, and we don't want to lose cultures. We don't want to mingle so much that we lose our own cultures. That's what I'm afraid of more than anything. That's my quick statement on that. But yes, he's over in Australia, and let's see, Olga's in Russia. So we have three of the five continents. Wait, five continents, seven continents, right? Seven continents. One, two. I don't know if anybody's watching from like Antarctica or, you know, let's see. Got Australia. Okay, we're always going to be missing Antarctica because ain't nobody watching me on at Antarctica. Someday, maybe. Someday when I'm like broadcast, I am being broadcast worldwide, which is amazing to even think about, by the way. Okay, I got to digress. Magic. It was a magic. Was it a magical week for everybody? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I went and saw my granddaughter. I'm just gonna update everybody real quick on that, and she can always use. She can definitely use all the thoughts and stuff that you guys can throw out there. That'd be really nice. She's gonna be struggling through a lot of things, so a little bit at a time, just a little bit at a time. And she's Titan's here. Titan's there. There you go. There's Carmen. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Um, let's see. Christina Martin did email me or actually texted me just a little while ago saying that she wasn't going to be able to make it this week. She has, and we want to throw some heavy duty comforting vibes out to her. However you want to send them, however whatever you want to call them, send them out to her. She's this is a day that she doesn't like going through, kind of thing. So send that. Just that's enough said. But if you can send out some support through your magical vibes, right? Magical energies that we all have. You got to know it. Yeah, especially if you're coming here. You know it. You know I know it. You know. You just know. Healing vibes, magical healing vibes, that kind of thing. It's kind of my bag, man. It's kind of my thing. So, that being said, Cool Kid Table, welcome everybody who's there. There you go. Look who's speaking up today with the peace sign. Look at that. Wow. Stepping out front and everybody probably won't say a word, but lots of yeah. Feel free to throw these little emoji things on there. All the kind and put a like on there. Make sure you like it. Like the video right away. And the more likes it gets, the better, and the more it gets broadcast out there. And then maybe, who knows, maybe one day we can cross country together and we can like sketch stuff along the way. You know who used to do that? Um, um Picasso and oh shoot, he used to do it with shoot. I used to know this. Can't bring it up. Can't remember what it is. I wonder if Steve Davis is out there. Is Steve Davis watching maybe this week? Amazing. Old school. Old school. He's still an administrator on the Facebook group. And I tagged a bunch of people. So it kind of reminded a few people. And Steve participated. So you'll be seeing some of Steve's. He's at the Cool Kid Table this week as well. And as well as all of you. So even just showing up, it's just coolness. It's coolness. You know what? The secret station on Antarctica, I probably get better viewing there than anywhere else. Those are my more than ones of people, but you're my ones of people. But those are my probably not, maybe not even people if you think about it. It's a secret station after all. Might not even be ours. Might be, theirs. See, now I'm going to get shut down, put on a list, government knock on the door. You're done. Round up everything in the studio. It's all subpar. But take it all anyway. It's all subpar equipment. Look at his sound card. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yes, it's fun. It's fun. But thanks again for coming in. It's always a good time. I always have fun here. So what else do we got going on? I didn't put anything on in the back, so I got the stupid thing there. Let me put something on there. I had the thing on there, and then it went away. I didn't think that was cool. I thought that was unnecessary. I want exploding stuff, right? We want big explosions, but not the kind that, Let's see. Exploding. Ooh. Exploding Hammer Festival. Let's just run some of that. Right? Exploding Hammer Festival. We'll just run that in the background quietly. After, you know what? This is going to be commercials. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. All right. We're just going to leave it like that. All right. Fun. I'll find something in a little while. I'd rather talk to you guys. It's just, I looked over and I saw my ADHD sign and it reminded me, hey, turn around, stupid. You're in the middle of something. That's kind of how it happens. So thank you for the forgiveness right off the bat. I appreciate it in advance. So just hang on there. We're in for a hell of a ride, people. All right. So what else do we got going? Green Dragon. Oh, you love the. Yes, that is like. I don't want to lift it up too much. I got it there to remind me to do it, but it's like, I call this my bench in my studio, but it's like the bench of good intentions is what I always call it. Because there's things I want to do, but it doesn't seem I have the time. But then again, I get stuck in like these patterns of sitting still waiting for the next thing that I know I need to do, like tonight. I got caught up for like waiting for it. I can't do much because I got to do that. But I had like things already set, which is very strange for me. So I found myself, doom scrolling and then looking for cool stuff. But about our subjects and whatnot, which brings me back around to our subject. That was a quick 3 minutes, right? Probably like 3 minutes or whatever. Let me see. On Sling TV, they have tons of old channels. One channel is Papa POTV, a dead monk being televised in his coffin 24/7. For real? For real? That's crazy as hell. Found it. Flipping through the channels, and you happen to come up with a. Is it Padre Pio, right? Padre Pio. He had stigmata, didn't he? That's probably what it is. Dead monk being televised in his coffin 24/7. A lot of people pray to him because he was supposed to be. He had the stigmata. He had the stigmata. That's something that I should that I can write that down for a strange thing at the end. I do have something for like the shadowy ending clips. I got some clips at the end if you want to check them out, which are kind of interesting, newer ones that I haven't seen. You can help me decide if like maybe they're AI too. So we'll get to that at the end when we get to our little creepy ending thing that we do. Let's see. It was magic, and there was something I was going to bring out right now, which I really forgot what it was. Let's move on, shall we? There was something I was going to bring right out. I mean, I got mine filed, so we're going to go with that. If we go, oh, I know what it is. So I did have this ready. Speaking of magic, let us go. Let's go over to here we go. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna show you a couple little things. See? Okay, ready? And that's volume's up. Okay.
Card, if I let go, it looks like it just floats in midair.
Magical.
But of course, it's just an illusion.
It's just an illusion. This one's good. Okay. I'm going to go backwards on this because I want everybody to know, and I want to check, make sure real quick that that's set up so you can see it. All right. This should be pretty good. If this all goes well, check this guy's deal out. Check this guy out. Ready? Okay, I'm going to start it right from the very beginning. This guy. And go. Got the sand. It's going down into his hand and whatnot. See that? Okay, watch.
What a wicked game to play. Whoa.
Look, he split it. Did you see that? I mean, did you see that for real? Did you see that? Should we go back one? That's nuts. All right, hang on. All right, I should just let these go through. I'm going to let them play through. Just to set the magical mood. How? Come on now. Can't be on a stick or a string. All right, that's a good one. That's class. That's class right there.
You can't be drinking alcohol in a public place. You got to bring that inside.
But I'm not drinking it, sir.
I just saw you. I can cite you for drinking alcohol in a public place.
I put it back in a paper bag. Is it okay? I just put it back like this.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden. Please, officer, come on. I'm not drinking. I told you, there's nothing here.
Okay, quit playing around. You got to bring that inside.
Officer, come on. There's nothing in the bag. Watch here. I just told you. Have you been drinking, sir?
I'm going to bring you downtown. Look, is that yours? You got to bring that in too. And that's littering. I can cite you for that as well.
Officer, I just told you. I'm drinking Coke. I'm not drinking beer.
That's it. Just.
How funny is that? How funny is that? Come on now. All right, I just want to make sure I'm in the corner here, being all slinky and shit. Hang on. All right, here we go. All right, are we back on here? Let's see. Whoops. Okay.
Keep it moving. Just
What? What?
We can't make stuff disappear or reappear or change. We can do things through a lot of effort and craft and skill and ingenuity and the work of people over decades and centuries that looks amazing to you. This is not it. This is just me sticking tape to my fingers. We'll get to that in a second. But it is, as we refine these techniques over building on the work of, again, generations before us to try and give you that subjective experience of something extraordinary that did not really happen, but damn can feel or look like it happened. And right now you're just looking at a bunch of tape stuck together, which isn't very amazing, but in a minute, your sense of perception and reality are going to diverge. And in that divergence, as the cognitive dissonance collapses, you get that experience of astonishment and what we figuratively refer to as magic.
And there you go. There's my little spiel with magical little clips. All right, hold up. Now I got this other thing going on here. Okay. All right, so what's going on, dog? My dog wanted to come. Poor old girl. I don't think she can hear me at all anymore. Poor thing. All right. We're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go here. All right, so we got to go over. We got to check out what everybody did in just a second here. All right, here she goes, old girl. She's looking for anything. She likes something to eat, like all the time. Oh, poor girl. She's old. She's old. She's an old 14 for her dog age. You know what I mean? She's, yeah, bucket of Pup. There you go. Where is Pup? Where's the little one? Oh, big one just wants to come back. The other one's committed treason and like went to the evil side, went to the dark side upstairs. not like that, but just upstairs in my house. Let's got to clarify. It's all about the specifics, is it not? I don't see Tim. Is Tim on here? Tim. Is Tim? Where is Tim? I don't see Tim on there anywhere. All right, I haven't seen Tim. That would be weird if Tim wasn't there. Strange. All right, don't forget to hit the little emoji things on the side. That'll help me out. Okay, 14-year-old dog. Yeah, she's up there. She's up there. I don't think she can see or hear much anymore. She can see enough to get around, but anyways, enough about that. How about something magical, like my magical doggy, right? Yes. So let's go to. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. All right, there. All right, let me get squared up to where y'all can see me because now I have my other one. I can go like that. All right, who's up first? Let's see, who's up first? I'm going to go with, we got this one I like. BLT. Barb put hers in and then put me a new one in because she had to add in a very specific item into the picture with her, let's see. Computer art. Yeah. Here we are. Here they are. Boom. Check it out. How great is that? She rendered this on her computer. Check that out. That's very well done. I don't know how the hell she does that shit. But I've never, I'm scared. I'm scared to learn how to do the computer art, and I don't know how to do no arts on the computes, but a lot of people know how to do it, obviously, quite well, as you can see right there. Nice job, very nice job, right? Right? People be loving that. There you go. Yeah, Penn and Teller are the like what's the name of that? Can you fool us, right? Can't be fooled or right? I've tried to watch it and then got distracted before a bunch of times. Imagine that, me getting distracted. Only by good things usually, but side quests. Usually side quests. If you have ADHD, you know all about the side quests. Very nice job. I would that you know what? That would probably make a cool tattoo. A lot of these ones like this that you do would make cool tattoos. Very nice job. Very nice job. I applaud you. I applaud you. Very nice job. Thank you for your participation. Muchly appreciated. It makes the whole group just move right along and have something to look at every week, and we all participate. The more we participate, there's two people, and then two people, and then two people. You know the deal. I do it at the end for those of you who stick around that long, and you should every Sunday at 8 p.m. on YouTube at the Bucket O Picks channel. All right, where are we going? Mm-mm-mm. Thank you very much for your precipitations this week. You know what? Speaking of precipitation, it's been raining on and off here a lot. Here's Tim's. Tim, 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 Tim. Nice job, Tim. I'm going to throw up some 100s and what's nots here on yours too. There you go. Nicole says, instant recognition with minimal information. Very nice, right? Lori, I agree. Let's see. Your Buster is 12. Your dog has congestive heart failure, grade 3 heart murmur, enlarged heart, and fluid in the lungs. You had a bad day today. First day not eating much. Oh no. Ooh, well, throw big love out there for Buster. Send some canine magic over their way. In our dogs' way. It would be muchly appreciated, I'm sure, by everybody. Just good vibes out to everybody. Really, if you just kind of go and just kind of pulse out like a golden like pulse out yourself in every direction. I think it goes to who it's meant for, no matter where you are. It's like we're all, it's non-local. It's a non-local thing. We're all part of the same deal. So when you send it out there, and if everybody were to do that, there'd be a lot of mending going on, a lot of weird miracle-ish mending. One can hope. Or you could just wiggle your nose like Bewitched and right? Remember, right? Tabitha was a little girl, right? She had to like wiggle her nose with her finger. Isn't that how that went? It's not good hygiene, by the way. It's terrible hygiene. But then again, they didn't have COVID that came through, swept through the planet. Hoax. Some say hoax. I could actually, I mean, it wasn't a hoax, but the severity of it, I think, was probably, it was a money grab. Unbelievable. There's going to be documentaries out there when it's safe for people to actually do it and they don't fear for their lives anymore because so much money got lost in that. Oh, and still is to this day. It's unbelievable how much money we gave out. All right. Anyway, I don't want to think about that right now. I want my nickels back. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to have a couple nickels to roll. And that we could all buy a tour bus with the money that we have spent. Everybody in the United States could have a jeepney. You ever know what a jeepney is? It's like a Philippine Jeep that they make. It's like a knockoff of the Jeep, but it's a smaller engine, and they use them and you like sit on the sides, and your feet hang out to the sides and stuff. Were really dangerous, but the jeepneys never mind. They got all fluorescent. Anyway, yeah, we should do jeepneys one of these days. We'll have to drive. We'll Well, I'll have to draw a jeepney. Endura is your spirit animal. Oh, oh. Endura, she's scary. She was scary. She always had that. What was it? Green and blue flowy thing that she wore all the time, and the big mascara and the eyeshadow everywhere. And the red hair. Wasn't it red hair? Didn't she have red hair? Wasn't she a ginger? Endura was a ginger. Wow. Well, all right. Anyhow, I digress. Very magical, though. Very nice job, Tim. It looks like we do not have Tim here tonight. So let's send out some pulsing golden vibes of magicalness out to Tim tonight. Gonna have to do a wellness check there. Not a big deal. Send it out there if you have any contact there. To go ahead and send out some vibes. Big red hair. That's right. Very large hair. I remember. Probably a whole bunch of Aquanet involved in that. Very nice job. Perhaps Tim will watch this later and check it out and see that we all loved it very much. Let's click on it. Let's click on our thing over here for it. Nice, nice, nice. Send out a whole bunch of those. And it helps my algorithm as well. All right. I'm monitoring that. Let's see what's up. All right. Thank you for your participation this week. All right, on to next. Next, we got Nicole. I like this one. I like this. Boom. And I can't help but think something might be hidden in this. I look at it very closely. And I'm trying to look and think. I mean, it's obviously a magician with his hand on his, holding the hat and waving the wand, but I can't help but want to believe there's something else there. Sneaky. Swoopy caftans? What are caftans? I need to be enlightened on that one. I'm not versed at the term caftans. What are caftans? Caftans? Caftan. I'm not even knowing if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Anyway. Swoopy caftans. It's got to be like the hairdo, right? It's got to be like the part of something like that, right? Yeah, I called him Durwood. That's right. That's right. I remember that. And who was your favorite, Dick Sargent or Dick York? Both a couple of dicks. I could say that, and it's not even funny, but it is funny. Ah. All right, Captain is kind of robe. There you go. That's what it is. And it was like blue and green, right? And all swoopy, like you said. Yeah, swoopy caftans. Exactly. Now I know. I'm that much smarter. Let's see, what is it? I may still have pattern to make a flowy outfit like Endura's. Really? Patterns got destroyed. I plan on sewing again. Your machine got all burnt up. Oh, no. Mom's got a machine. Yeah, do some sewing. Make one of those. Endura. Oh, you could make a nice Endura. And she is your spirit animal after all. So, hey, so be it. Very nice job. What's hidden in there? I just can't help but think that something's hidden in that picture. I can see a P up here at the top. P-S. I don't know. I just have a feeling something's in there. All right. You mean a poncho. That's what a caftan is. It's just a poncho. Clint Eastwood wore a caftan. As if that's all it is. If it's just a triangle. Oh, it's a rectangle sewed up at the sides. Oh. Well, that's different. It's not a poncho then. I digress. All right. Moving on. Very nice job, Nicole. Thank you very much for participating. As always, best admin ever, by the way. Over at Fan Art Workshop Consortium over at Facebook. If you'd like to go over there and join, go right ahead. either she or I or Steve Davis, if he might be watching this, who knows? He might be watching in the background, who knows, being quiet. He's a shy guy. He's a little bit quieter. I wouldn't blame him. I'm all, and he's probably much more subdued, I believe. It is my belief that he's much more subdued than I, which is quite cool because I don't think the world wants more than one of me around. So there you go. Which we will be getting to his too. All right, next up. Oh, I threw a fish hook out on a tag. I tagged him on Facebook, and he responded this week. Barry Jones. Boom. I mean, come on. Not only is his talent magical, but he did, Lord of the Rings. Come on. Oh, how much more magical can it get than Gandalf? Gandalf rules. That's amazing. That's just amazing how he can do that. It's just crazy. Let me do something here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this bigger so you can take a closer look. All right? And they're going to cover me up. Look at that. That's amazing. And that's his hand over here. How cool is that? That's amazing. I appreciate him showing his stuff because it's like it's next level, man. It's next level. Blows me away how good that is. And I'm sure he has prints and stuff like that available if you'd like to follow up. I would just drop him on Messenger. He's on there. I'm sure you could find him there. Or on Fan Art Workshop Consortium. You can go there and sign up and then send him a little message there. Just look up his name, and it'll get you to his profile, and you can reach him that way. That would be a good way to do it, I think. So there you go. I know. Is that freaking crazy or what? He is. Yeah, he is. That's next level, isn't it? That's really, really nice. I love it when he participates, and I hope I'm not bugging him by tapping him on the shoulder ever so often because his work just amazes me. I'm gonna have to scrub up a bit of money and buy a couple prints, put them proudly on the wall behind me somewhere in the library behind me here in the hallowed halls of our library there. And you know what? I need to have I got a couple of places I could be in while I do this that I might try, by the way. Change it up. Just change it up. But the bench of good intentions in front of me is always there. So you'll see that in the main cam. Let's see. All right, Barry, thank you so very much. Hopefully you'll watch this a little later. I know it's super late there, so you're probably not watching at the moment. But when you do, thank you very much, man. Big, 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 big love, man. Big love, baby. Big love for the magicalness that you've shared. Okay, Olga, over to Russia. Now, okay, we went from UK, where Barry is. Now we're jumping way more east, over to near Moscow. And, yeah, that's me beeping. Yeah, that's me. That's a meter. I'm following my wife's glucose meter. Tells me what's going on with it. And I don't bug her too much. It beeps on her end, too, so unless it plummets, then I'll run up there and help her out. But it's invaluable. It's helping her out so much. So I do recommend it if you have a sensor. If you can get a sensor, you don't have to get the pump unless you really want it. But what used to bug her was the pump itself. But now she's got the sensor thing going on, and she can share it with me and everybody around so she can get help if she needs it. But now we have less. She gets bothered less, really, in the end. I mean, we still call her, are you okay? Mm-hmm. Leave me alone. We get a lot of that, but, she's doing so good. So it's really, really, really awesome. So, yeah, everybody's searching around for that beep. So if you hear it again, that's what it is. I know, it's awesome. It's nice to have that on there to help us all out and her out more than anybody. But takes a little bit of weight off of our shoulders. I don't have to worry as much about that much less. But it's less. That's what you gotta. That's what. So it's my job. It's my job to worry about it. Okay, Olga, over to Russia. That's right. Boom. I can't remember the story. I was given a story about that. I'm not sure exactly what. Okay, I gotta redo that. Okay, that'll get rid of that blue. So there's a story that goes some kind of magical pot or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I scanned it real quick. What if you go over to Fan Art Workshop Consortium and you check it out over there, you can check out what she left as far as the message. Also, we got to get a postcard to put on here for. Damn, we forgot it this week. I'm gonna have to get a picture of a postcard, snap a picture of a postcard at the post office, and then send it over that way. Oh, I got somebody's messaging me from work too. What is this? All right, there's some Instagram. All right, some other kind of something going on. Russia, yes, magical Russian bears. There you go. She always does so nice, especially she does. I like the way she comes out the edge of her the outline there. She goes over, spills over in the edge. Yeah, you can't. Not everybody can keep it within the lines when they crayon around, right? That's how I did it. Like draw the background in behind it, like where you're supposed to go in it. I would like draw stuff behind it, houses and stuff like that. I always did that. I'm like, this is what a waste of space on this page, man. We got to fill in the background. I think that's carried over into my artwork like tremendously. It's like no one ever pays attention to what's in the background. That could tell the whole story. Maybe that's what it's all about. Revelations as we go. I digress. So, okay, next she has another one here that she has shared. If look at this one. This one is pretty magical. I like this too with the crystal ball. And what? Smoking a cigarette too. What? Or maybe not a cigarette. It is all about magic. Some of that magic stuff. It's the magical cigarettes. That's what makes you see the magical Russian bears. So watch out for that. Got to put some of these up on there. Woo! Yes, nice. Some of these. Click, 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 click. Lots of clicks. Very nice job. Who wouldn't like that? Who wouldn't like that? Very nice job, Olga. She does, if y'all want to just throw a hello out there or come back later on and she always comments when she watches it later. So if you do end up watching it again later on, you'll see her comments, or you can, I think there's a way to even search it, or you can scroll through. You can find it. You probably know better than I do. What the hell am I talking about? Just go for it. Very nice job. Very magical. I always like the she always does the backgrounds too. She always does like magical skies and stuff like that. Very nice. Very nice. That's very cool. That would be an awesome tattoo too. A tattoo tutu. Not a tattoo of a tutu, but a tattoo too. Also. Yeah. She's doing okay. It's coming back up. Very nice work, Olga. Very nice. And I hope everything's going on there. I know they're shutting down. I don't know how you're getting the internet, because a lot of things here saying that they're making you guys use only one social platform or something like that called Max, and they shut down the other stuff because of the war in Ukraine or something like that. And I heard, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it's nice to talk to you when we do talk to you. And so send us messages and direct messages, DMs and whatnot through Messenger if you'd like. Basically, I send you my live postcard once a week. So hopefully you can see it this week again. There's a quick wave to her. Thank you again. Thanks for your participation and your precipitation. All right. Old school dude, Steve Davis. Boom. Magical compass. Not all who wander are lost. How cool is that? How cool is that? What a way to return to. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe he followed the magic compass back to And fuck. Fuck. Fan Art Workshop Consortium. I did not mean that when I made that up, but it actually worked out that way. So, but yes, this is Steve. He does a lot of very, very 3D stuff. I always remember him doing very hands-on. I think he did some dioramas too. He did some sculpting. I know that. It's been such a long time. Carmen remembers Steve. I think a lot of you guys remember Steve. Nicole, you probably remember Steve as well. Yeah, he's old school. He was like from the beginning. He was admin for quite a while, and he had I made him a custom Walking Dead figure out of another one. I made it of him because he was going through some medical stuff at the time, and I made it like a true survivor about a survivor series. I made a. I'm sure he still has that. I hope he still has that. That was pretty cool. That was fun to make for him too, and I just surprised him with it, sent it to him. I forget how I got it to him. I think I got his address through another person in a Walking Dead group I was in on Facebook. I'm still part of that group, but it's none of the same people anymore. So everything changed. Everything, yeah. The one thing that never changes is that things change. That never changes. So, so keep that in mind as you roll through life. Little speck of thing. Thank you so much, Steve, for participating. Hopefully, you'll see this and see my appreciation and everyone else's as well. Very nice job. Thank you for the precipitation, man. And I hope California's doing well out there. I know that's where you're based, so I hope all is well and you evaded any craziness going over there and are able to keep yourself well as the family, your son and Donna as well. So, and Steve Jr. I remember you guys. Don't think I don't think about you guys. So peace to you guys. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. I'll probably tag you again now that I got a response out of you. We'll get John Kivler back too, and Jeff Daniels and a couple other old school people. We'll scoop them back up. We'll try to get Rebecca back. That would be trip. Get her to come back on the regular, maybe. We'll see. She's very busy, but very nice job. I love your magic compass. Hopefully, we'll see some more from you soon. All right, who else we got? We got Titan. Boom! Look at that one. Right into it. He made this. He made that for his girlfriend. It's from, I think, Supernatural. His girlfriend is obsessed with the movies. I think it's Supernatural, or it's a series, Supernatural, and this is the knife that they have, and he made it for her in this nice black magic case. Actually, it's a lot more Wiccan, I think, but either way, it's definitely true to the character on the TV or on the show. I don't know if it's TV or it's not a movie. Is it movie? No, it's a show. It's a show. TV show. It's a television program is what it is. That's what it is. Oh, the movie The Craft. That's what it is. Thank you. There's Titan. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you he slipped right in here at the absolute perfect time. Thank you. I was trying to remember. I was feeling kind of foolish because I couldn't come up with it. I thought I had done some prep. That's me beeping, by the way, that you hear. Actually, it's not me, but it's the alarm that I'm watching. And, yeah, she's flattened out, so she's coming back up right now. So, okay. Just want to check the number here. Boom. See, you get a nice little graph. Get a nice little graph, and you can follow. She would stay inside the lines. She's doing really good. That's really nice. That's actually really good. Yep. She's flattened out and starting to go her way back up. Beautiful. All right. So, yes, that's an awesome piece, by the way. Very nice. Very nice. I saw this on your website as well, and it had a lot of nice close-up shots of it as you were doing it. Or not as you were doing it, because I think you surprised her with it. Oh, I hear dogs going crazy upstairs. All right. And the only one left here is mine. Very nice, Titan. Thank you very much. All cool kid table. There's always a spot there for you, buddy. Here's mine. I whipped it out today, and well, I sketched this quickly today. Well, I gotta watch what I say. I sketched this out today, and yeah, I can be throw stuff in secret stuff in mine too, and make everybody wonder. But I did put a little fucking. Did put a little Sasquatch in there in the background, like I was talking about backgrounds. Remember, and I always have to fill that in. Got to put it in its text. You can't just like. I don't like it just floating in the page all by itself. Maybe that's what I think one of my teachers, art teachers, told me that. Just floating around on the page. What are you doing? I had to ground it, I think is what they said. You can ground it, background it. Ground it with a background or something like that, maybe. Perhaps it was Miss Frascator. Miss Frascator. She's the one who taught me jewelry, my art teacher in high school. Oh, I hear a lot of barking upstairs. Something going on up there. What's going on? Yeah, got to fill up the page. Yes, I noticed that your pieces are always filled in as well. Yes, Nancy's dagger on the craft, by the way. Very nice. I really like that. I was looking, Titan. I was thinking about that goblet, that pewter goblet. I got to find that with the dragon on it, so you can take the pictures and 3D it and see how you do with that. See if you can make one. Because I like the mushroom man, dude. I love that, and I like the house you gave him outside. That's pretty meditative. Titan experimented a little bit with a piece that I made, and now he has a very similar one now himself, which might unlock the door to letting other people have them as well. So we'll see. Oh, you got one? We might have. Okay, I'm gonna have to loop back through and see what you posted. Well, we'll take a look because you posted one today, so I'm gonna go now. All right, we're gonna go venturing, people. Hang on. We're gonna go find hers. It's only gonna take a second here. Hold on, folks. Do. This is a different actual. Here it is. There it is. 10 comments. Your comment number 10 because there was 9 when I left. And boom. There you go. That's magical. Can't say that isn't magical. That's pretty sweet. This is still. All right. So actually, this reminds me of like the Turkish tiles that they have like on the walls of like the mosques and stuff out in the Middle East, in Turkey and stuff like that. I've seen similar things like this. There's a name for this? Isn't there like a name for this banner pattern? This is awesome, by the way. That's very cool. I would like to use that like in a greenhouse or something as a tile floor. That'd be cool. Probably freak out my eyes. All right. Okay. I digress. Very nice job. Very nice indeed. Now I'm going to jump back here. Go like this. Boom. Okay. Now we're back over here. All right. That's everybody, right? That's everybody. Very nice job, everyone. Very nice job. Which brings me to, I got to pay you guys I got to pay up for you guys participating. So, I think y'all deserve a big O. Oh, let's over to the big O. Let's move over to the big O. See, I should have been branding all this time and had this out here, but I didn't. I could have gone like this just a little bit and gotten a bucket in there the whole time, but I didn't because I'm not good at marketing. That's why. I digress. All right. Magic in the numbers. That's true. That's true. Very nice. That's so true. I never even thought of it that way. Okay. All right. Silly me. All right, what else we got going on? Actually, I got the whole There's nothing really cool there, man. I'm just gonna let that play. I'm not gonna worry about the background stuff. I got enough going on. It's all chaotic here, anyways. All right, what else do we have going on? We got this. I'm gonna move the mic just a little bit. Time to give you a big O in appreciation of you all participating. I'm gonna throw you all a big O. It's probably the longest one you're gonna have this week. Or maybe you're lucky and not the longest one you've had this week or will have this week. I digress yet again. See, this is why I don't make it for kids. There's a little clicker that says, "Is this made for kids?" I put, "Nope." So just in case, never, no small children should ever watch this. So, anyways, let's give you a big go. I'm gonna start to get the lungs expanded a little bit here, just to open them up. Get a good yawn. That'll do that. If you take some big breaths, you'll get a yawn about the third or fourth time in. That expands your lungs pretty good. Get you ready. So get yourself in a good position. Sit down. I don't know why I'm shaking this because I'm not picking yet. Just going to get this mic out of the way. Hopefully it won't get too quiet on you. You'll still be able to hear me as the O is delivered. Or maybe your ears will just shut from all the O-ness. The O-ness. All right. Anyways. All right. If anybody's out there, you can help me. Sing along. Sing along. Follow. If you don't know the words, follow the bouncing finger to the big O. Ready? All right. Here we go. Oh, I hear dogs barking again. Regardless, we're going to go for it. Ignore the dog. We're going to O. Picture. It was clear, but I don't think it was very long. But it was powerful. Oh, 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 oh! Everybody wants one of those. Whoo! Can't hand out too many of those too often. Whoo! Oh. Whoa, it makes me tired after that. Strange how it makes me so tired afterwards. Ooh, 103.89. Holla, holla, give me your dollar. That's right. That's right. I hit my goal is usually a minute. So I've been hitting that, I think, consistently. I think last week I hit it as well. So that's 2 in a row. And we're going into summer season, in the springtime. So I'm not going to have any phlegm up in the lungs because of this whole northern climate crap that hopefully gets out of here nice and soon. Get it away. Sweep it away. Get it out of here. Don't need it. It's just not the hand salad. You know what I mean? I did not have that. I've been watching myself and I hand salad a lot. I have no idea that I do it that much. I need to stop doing it. Actually, though, it follows the flow. It's kind of something to watch as well, right? It's an eye grabber, right? Something to think about. Something to think about. All right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We don't usually do an it doesn't always make it to a minute, so I hope you enjoyed it while it was there. And thank you to the timekeeper extraordinaire. Once again, Nicole. Boom. Thank you very much. And we're all still thinking about Buster, sending out the pulsing golden vibes. Like gold. It's like weird. It's not just like yellow, shiny. It's like gold. You know what I mean? It's like gold. It's like chromy gold pulses of coolness and goodness and healingness isms. Healingness isms for everyone. All right. I hope you all were able to along with me. Did anybody make it? Tell me in the comments. Did anybody make it the full minute and 3 with me? No? Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments. Or you could go back and try it again. I have the open O challenge, by the way. If you think you can O longer than me, send me a video of you Oing for a minute. But, send it to me and I will beat it. And I will play it next to me and I will do it next. I'll have it. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, there it is. Okay, see, it's going back up already. That's probably the last time it'll All right, here we go. Let's see what we get out of the magic bucket for this week. And once again, thank you guys for participating on the last one. You guys are gems, I tell you. Gems. Watch, it'll be diamond or something now because I said gems. It is right here. And it is. Oh, this is a good one. This is one of the favorites. So, always a good one. The Simpsons. Let me hold it so it's like even. The Simpsons. I could put it up here. Right? Put it up in this corner. Isn't that how they have it in The Simpsons? It's up in this. Let me try to get it right. And you could turn me into Homer or something. The Simpsons. There you go. There's some a potpourri of screenshots that you could use, Nicole. And I'll get my thumbnail so I can put it on. So, again, Nicole helping me out with that. Let's see what else. And you guys can help me out by participating. If you had just watched this randomly and happen to make it all the way through, draw something, create something, take a picture of something that's related to The Simpsons, show something you got, a little show and tell with what you got that's The Simpsons. That's cool, too. Let's see. Sculpt something. I think I have some Simpsons. Oh, you know what? I could sculpt. I got Duff Man right over here. I could show that right now and be done. But I'll just show it. We did characters, right? Superheroes or something. I did Duff Man a little while ago. I got to fix his hat, though. I'm going to have to fix it and then fire it. It actually never got fired. All right. Anyways, long story short, there you go. All right. Looks like Lori already knows what she's going to do. Carmen's laughing. Carmen's laughing at me, most likely. But Simpsons is a good one, so go ahead and do that. And I'm probably going to get totally thrown under the bus by Nicole for my thumbnail. So everybody needs to enjoy that as well when that comes up. I'll post it tonight, so there'll be an update. It'll be upcoming video. Maybe you could check it out. I'll be sure to post it there for those of you who are not on Fan Art or don't go on Facebook to Fan Art Workshop Consortium, and you're just on YouTube. Check it out there. So I'm gonna put it up there, so it'll be on the channel, and it'll be upcoming. So you'll be able to catch a picture of it there if you'd like to see it there. So we'll do that as well. All right, what else we got going on? Oh, I do have some spookiness I want to show, so don't run away just yet. Matt Groening, who created The Simpsons, did a series called Life in Hell before The Simpsons. That was before The Simpsons, huh? Yes. So that'll be cool. All right, let's see what we got. Actually, it's clips. I got some clips of stuff, spooky stuff that I found. See, I had to picture. I had to for the last ending clips here thing. I went with Bigfoot this week because actually Nicole posted something and it was super funny. It's was it Martin from this actually from The Simpsons being thrown out the window? That's strange. Being thrown out a window, and it says me being thrown out after talking about Sasquatch theories for 2 hours or something like that. It was great. It was great. So if you happen to see that in there, Nicole put that up there. Or I don't know if I got that or if it went to the group or not, but she can sure as hell put that up there if she'd like, though. It's pretty good. Phoebe and the Pigeon People. Phoebe and the Pigeon People. There you go. Great. You know what? I have Simpsons comics somewhere, like 1 and 2 or whatever. I was a young lad working in a magazine distribution company called Manson News, of all things, and but it had terrible pornography that I had to deliver to the seediest of places. Boo, boo. But anyways, but there was a lot of comic stops too, which was pretty cool. So I took a couple of comics. Yeah, actually, we could take what we wanted if they were just going into the shredder. We could just tell the guy who throws them in the shredder that how many there were, and we were allowed to take them home. So I got a stack of comics, and I don't know where the hell they went. They might have gotten lost, like in like some water damage that I had in my last house. I haven't seen them in the longest time. They're probably gone. All right. Anyways. Yes, comics rule. Comics were awesome. Even Archie and Jughead when I was a young guy. My grandparents would buy me the Archie and Jughead. My grandma, let's get you an Archie and Jughead comic. You want one of those? Yes, I do. Of course, and I still do. All right, let's go to our little Bigfoot thing. Let's go to our closer. Shall we move along to our closer? Let's move along. Let's go to, okay, I got to do this. We're over here. We're going to move to, here we go. Okay. You might have to go through a freaking commercial first, really? All right. This is not the one. Oh, shit. Look at that. Crazy. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a little sketchy. All right, here's the ones that I wanted to show, but I'm glad I found that one. Let me make sure I'm just got my mug in there. Okay, we got that. Okay, now let's take a look at these. Gotta get that AI out of there. Okay, let's do this. That'll help. Okay, and play. There's about 5 of these, I think. Nope, 6. Look at that one. Okay, this one I want to comment on. We're going to go back to that first one here first. like this. This one, the reaction, that reaction feels live to me or real to me. All right, one more time. One more time. I'm gonna back it up. One more time. All right. You guys focused in on it because it wobbles a little bit. But this is a pretty good one. I'm kind of liking this. Out in the open is kind of weird though. It doesn't look like doesn't look like an AI to me. That looked like the actual thing. Now here's another one. Here's the next one. Look at this one. See it walking right there? That's crazy, right? Okay. Right there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get the spot. Let me see if I can nail it. There it is. Now, I was looking at this. And what I was doing is I was looking at how long the arms are towards the knee. If the tip of if the hands go to the knee or not, because there's a lot of reports of it like not making it to the knee. Or it is making it to the knee. Let's watch it. Hang on. Oh, there's a frame. Hang on, let me get back a frame or two. Okay, the upswing on the arm on the near side. So we got to go back a little bit more. Maybe we'll be able to see. Okay, now you see the back arm behind it swinging out behind it because we're going backwards. I'd really like to see. It doesn't look like it goes to the knee all the way. No, right here's the knee. Right? There's the knee right there. There's the hand right there. And they say it goes like. All right, we'll go back a few more. All right, let's go forward. Yeah, I don't know. This other arm doesn't swing down fast enough to really tell. I don't know, though. That one right there is kind of looks built like a man. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's go through this one and we'll check out the next one. That's crazy. If that was the actual one, look at this one. All right. All right, hang on. All right, hang on. We're going to go back to that other one there for a second. No, it's this one. Sorry. Okay, we're going to go through this kind of slow. Okay, there it is. That's where we first see it. This guy's he must be doing it over someone's shoulder. But he gets a good shot of it. You can see its legs. It's definitely something running. No way. So see, even they're surprised. So the reaction is pretty good, pretty authentic. Okay, he's reaching, and those arms look wide and wide stride. It's not like he's grabbing that rock or anything. He's just hauling ass. Right over the top of those giant boulders, too. Did you see that? Hang on, we're going to go back some frames. Okay, this is where he goes out of sight, but right at the bottom here, right here. Look at the size of the boulder he jumps up on top of, and it's not like he climbs up it, he just jumps up onto it. See it? Watch. See that giant boulder right there? Look at the size of the trees in that boulder. That's probably a good 3-4 foot tall. And he just jumps right up it. See how he's like works his way right up in between those two giant rocks and up onto them. Super quick. Look how fast he is. He only got a couple strides. See? Boom. There's only a couple strides. I don't know if we can count them or not, but I'll back it up just a couple more. Okay, there's him coming out of the. Okay, let's try to watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four steps. Before we get into this other one. 4 steps. 4 steps is what he used. I don't know if am I in the main camera or not. Okay, I'm in that camera. Okay, so 4 steps is what it is on that one, is what we deducted. That's a long way to go in 4 steps. I know AI is getting super convincing. I don't know. I'm just trying to work through this with you guys too, man. I'd love for it to be real. I, I should do my where I was. I could go on Google Earth and show you guys, man. That would be kind of cool. All right. You want to do that? I could. Let's finish. Let's get through these first. Okay. It's just a couple more. Let's go back over here. Boom. This is cool. Crazy. Look at that. Look at that. An object is a living being. It's true. People would see. Nobody goes there, man. Come on. Nobody just treks through there unless you're like a fugitive or something. As a matter of fact, there's a fugitive like in Montana. I wonder if they got that guy. He was running around right where I'm looking for that treasure, by the way. He's in Anaconda. They said he was in the not the Beaverhead, the Deer Lodge National Forest in the town of Anaconda, which is in there, and he fled. He killed like 4 people in a bar. Tragic. Fucking crazy. All right, there's one more. I think we got one more. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? That's a thing too. Yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. This is kind of hard to see, but it's very shadowy. See that? It's like he turns around and walks backwards for a step or two at that beginning part. And then he just kind of drifts off, and I don't know where he's following it there. It's gone. Looks like it turns around, goes backwards real quick. Right here. Takes a couple steps backwards. Did you see that? Oh, I got another one. Guess I got another one. Oh, you know what? I probably did. You guys probably didn't hear that guy talking that whole time. I apologize. Damn. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, you guys didn't hear that at all. Damn. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's go back. Let's run through them fast. We could do that. Swollen prostate? What? All right. Hang on. I don't want you hearing all that. All right.
He's an elder.
All right. We are going.
Working at the Department of Transportation.
Working at the Department of Transportation, we use all sorts of different webcams across the state to promote conditions so people can see what's going on out there before they head out the door. And in the middle of winter, we get a lot of snow here in eastern Washington. Sherman Pass is roughly 5,500 feet in elevation in the middle of nowhere. So I just happened to kind of be looking through some of the webcams and noticed this image on our Sherman Pass webcam, and it was like,
Sorry to
wow,
go
look
through
at
this
that.
again,
There's
but it's
something
cool. I don't
beneath
want
the tree there that kind of reminds me of Bigfoot.
And what about the video?
So the video was taken by my counterparts in our South Central region, and it was actually from several months prior. They recently completed a nature overcrossing across one of the busiest interstates in Washington, Interstate 90, and it has a camera up there, and late in the evenings, when it starts to get dark, it turns to infrared, so it goes more black and white. Late summer evening, they captured an object walking across on two legs over the wildlife crossing.
So when you posted those videos, what was the reaction like?
Some people were very skeptical, thinking that it was just somebody in a backpack, but other people very much believe that it could be Bigfoot or Sasquatch. Whatcom County is actually considered a Bigfoot sanctuary. So we had people that reached out that were college professors that were upset that we were posting images of Bigfoot, thinking that others would go out and try to find Bigfoot himself. So we've had very mixed reviews on social media.
Ryan, let me ask you, do you ever come across footage of humans walking around in that area?
I have never come across any footage of somebody walking through that area on Sherman Pass.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Something strange is going on. Bigfoot isn't even hiding anymore. If you guys haven't noticed, over the last few days in Ohio, there have been multiple Bigfoot sightings. In just a moment, I'm going to show you one of the videos that looks pretty real.
This is the one. This is the last one I showed you that you didn't hear.
Be a hoax, but I'm seeing a pattern here. Bigfoot, supernatural, paranormal things, they're becoming more and more prevalent everywhere. I want you
that I agree with that. I do think that there's a lot of weirdness, high strangeness that's coming out of nowhere. When I was a kid, wasn't this kind of weird shit happening every direction you look. Now maybe it's just a big distraction. But who's doing the distracting? You know what I mean? It could be something that we never thought might even, you know what I mean? It could be like for real evil and good against each other kind of thing, man. It's things to think about, man, and it just makes you think. Just makes you want to get a lot more back to your roots as far as just being a human. You know what I mean? Just be good to people, and I don't know. That's where I'm at. All right. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I think there's a lot of weird shit happening.
should watch this video, watch it closely, zoom in, take screenshots, do whatever you need to do. And I want you to tell me in the comments, could this be a real Bigfoot? If so, is it a biological Bigfoot or something more spiritual?
Very ghostly. Just that weird back. It just kind of whiffs away. It's not even there anymore. Yeah, nuts. Look at this guy. This is probably just guy looking for toilet paper, man. They happen to catch him. All right. Anyways, I digress. We're gonna put this all on hold right here. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. All right. All right, everybody. Sorry about that little technical audio glitch there for a minute. So, yeah, anything is possible as far as AI could be. But, next time, I'll tell you what. Instead of making this drawn out later tonight, I will, next time we pull like mystical creatures or something like that that's related to Bigfoot, or we pull out Bigfoot again out of the bucket, I'll make it, at the end, I'll tell you my whole story, and I'll go on Google Earth, and I'll zoom you right in on where it happened, and I'll be able to tell the story. It's not a huge story, but it's my little brush with what might have been. And next time we do that, remind me, and I'll and I'll do that as part of my getting to sit down at the cool kid table. I'll put that in, but I'll do it as the little dark ending thing that we do. And if you got any suggestions on what you want to see for the little dark ending clips, the ending clip stuff, let me know. I mean, that stuff's very fascinating to me. So, so let me know about that. That'll really help me out coming up with some ideas, because you can only go over these things so many different times. But they're luckily the internet has lots and lots and lots of videos on them. So, and shorts and stuff like that. So I will definitely come up with something. But if you got an idea, let me know. I would just want to take a minute or two here to say thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming every Sunday night. If you got something going on, things bad, things hurt, I've been trying to send out vibes to everybody, and I will continue to do so. Send some. The only thing I ask back is vibes for my granddaughter. That's what I really need there. Good stuff for her. She's gonna need time, so we'll figure all that out. But keep sending vibes out there. If you guys see this, or any strangers even see it, send it to my granddaughter. Send her some good vibes. That would be the most awesomeness thing of all time. Okay, gonna get away from that, but also I want to say every week. I do appreciate you guys coming in. Hopefully you guys appreciate me as much. Love having you guys. I look forward to it every week. So come back again next week. Participate. Make something related to The Simpsons, even loosely related to The Simpsons. A T-shirt that you wear, picture, whatever. However you want to do it. Go about doing it your way. That's what it's about. Just be creative. Keep the creative juices flowing throughout your body all the time. On that note, one other thing I'm going to ask for, one tiny little thing, is go out there and make 2 people smile, who will then go out and make 2 more people smile, who will make 2 more people smile, who will make 2 more, and then you can't see anybody through all them smiles that we cultivated throughout the world. So go out there and do that, and we'll send a little wave of smiles out there, as well as good vibes. I'll be thinking about you all. So keep that in mind as you go through your week. And let's see, what else we got going on? That's probably be about it. So have a great one. Enjoy yourselves. And take along the week. And don't forget during that week to stay in touch with yourselves. Peace.